seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
I know I can trust you guys.
Is it very much another game where they say, well, Nigma's going to try and push it us 25 minutes in. We're going to do our best to make sure that they slip up and get this Slark to this point where he has this BKB, feels pretty indestructible, and is able to just carry it to the late game.
They wanted to have a hero who can scale into late game if it comes to that, but also a lane where Slark can beat this Underworld. This beefy hero needs some kind of a counter. I was thinking whether they're going to go for Ursa or Slark. They decided to go for Slark, and they just need to have the lane matchup. They need to be the ones having a better matchup for themselves. Also, it's going to come to that, who takes the first roach. You see Flardar, you see Lifestealer. I think it's a great Deso game for him. Like this minus armor combined from these two.
Yeah, a build that pretty much most of the time Miracle will go for. Sure, we saw like the Maelstrom build up earlier this series, but that was in a game where he was significantly behind and felt that he was forced to go for sort of that farming item to catch things up. So if all things go to plan, I absolutely would agree with you. There is going to be the chance that Miracle sticks to that armlet Deso that he's been just so successful with this tournament.
Yeah, one thing they can do is run a tri-lane for Team Secret, put the Darkseer on the top lane, and he just creep skips. Lifestealer will get the free farm, but so will Darkseer. Like, Chen will be the one harassing you, getting a creep, but I don't think that's enough. YapzOr gets the rune. 1, 2, 3 for Nigma.
Yeah, Nigma taking the advantage on the bounty rune pickups. May lose a hero, though, as YapzOr, Matu, and Puppey, they'll look towards Kuro. Kuro trying his best to run away. YapzOr, I believe, still with the spell ready, popping there it is. Tossed back into first blood for Matu.
Blood. I've been wanting
Easy
to say
agi.
that since this all began.
And this combo, if they decide to run a tri-lane, you just go backstab, find it, toss, and you see Mind Control already preparing to cut the waves.
Oh yeah, I mean, he knows, right? He cannot really play that lane against the Slark. So over he goes. We'll be able to clear up the first creep wave before anyone gets there, or at least the range creep. Both supports are coming across to try and bully Mind Control away from just having this free wave to start the lane off. YapzOr and Puppey, they'll do their best to mess with him. We'll see how much damage they can do, as they're going to slowly chase him down. Mind Control obviously not able to go for any sort of TP attempt out. Yeah, there's no escape for him. As he has got another Firestorm, he's going to get the second wave in. Will he get it out before he goes? We've got a little bit of damage to the wave.
They're going to deny those creeps.
Yeah, maybe a
not a good Firestorm.
He didn't want to pop. Creeps will be taken away.
And Zai, he got the creep wave near his tower. Nigma GH, there's the bash.
And starting to take the tower, is those with GH. Careful, make sure he de-aggroes. And Zai will be able to soak up those first few creeps unended. But it very much, it has been this bottom lane. Mind Control comes back in, and of course the creep waves meeting here does have to try and draw them away from Matu. It's not going to be easy to do so with those two supports. They're going to constantly be looking for opportunities to allow Matu to get aggressive. This very vulnerable offlaner in this Slark matchup.
Mid lane is okay for Troll. Of course, Razor has a better matchup, uses that static link, some harassment, stealing the damage, but every single time you use static link, Whirling Axes slow him down so he does not get the full drain. Zai will be once again the stack official off lane. We've seen what he can do even without the farm, but we've also seen what Miracle can do when he has this free farm light, so farming the jungle and the side camp. I mean side camp and the lane.
Bit of an attempt onto Zai there, but couldn't quite get the fourth hit off the bash in time before the surge is there.
Needs to pull the lane back on the bottom lane so they have this backstab ability with the tiny back toss, and there's a lot of kill potential if they wrap around and have a lane in a good position, and that's what Puppey does, just pulls the creep wave.
I mean, both carries with the setup are going to have a great start. You'll see Miracle free farming at his camp. Matu's going to be able to do the same and maybe even farm kills as well as Mind Control tries to step in. It's not a safe place for him to be. These three heroes will kill the Underlord very easily and do so once again in this lane. This mid lane, Nisha, it's going to be wrapped around on GH coming in for a very early movement. And with the crush, the bash too, a good amount of damage building up on the static lane. These body blocks as well for GH to slow from the plasma field. That'll do it. GH swimming across to the mid lane for an early movement that catches Nisha off guard.
And Zai uses that info, pulls the wave, needs to do something. He's not getting too much out of this, but he's 0-0.
Not the sort of expected start as a Darkseer. Not a single CS to be had. There it is. Finally breaks the emptiness, the loneliness up top. As he gets that first last hit. Fortunate for him, other lanes are going great for his teammates. Bottom lane, another death on Mind Control.
They're ruining Mind Control's game. At least he's getting some CS compared to Darkseer. I love what they did. They swapped this Slardar on the top lane so that he has the bash and ability to stop any kind of aggressive play from Darkseer, keeping the creep waves and having a chant on the bottom lane. I mean, you gotta lose one of those lanes.
I mean, and some of this CS difference, it's getting crazy. The comparison between the two carries, sure, the kills are there for the Slark down bottom, but top lane, Miracle, 34 CS. The mid lane matchup, 18-14 now. That kill has just pushed that advantage for him in so much that he is just destroying Nisha. Nisha cannot come close to the wave every single time with that level advantage in the static link. Nisha gets beat back and he's having to slowly sort of catch up, killing neutral creeps. This is not where you want to be as a troll early.
Slardar is also causing a lot of issues moving between tier 1 and tier 2 towers, so he can always backstab the mid lane and put a lot of pressure on the Darkseer so he can't get any farm. Darkseer doubled his PS in the last 2 minutes. Getting it to do right now.
Soldier's fortune.
Bounty rune state looks to be, again, 3 bounty runes going to Nigma. Take the advantage on the gold. Doing a good job overall on the map. GH is going to be up top again, trying to force Zai away from any opportunity of grabbing any sort of creep wave.
Zai would gladly go to his jungle, but this is where Troll lives.
Secret definitely being starved for resources on the top lane and the mid lane. There just are not places where they have the hero composition to secure. They are going to try and do something to help out Zai a little bit top. Yapsor coming in and toss back, will given the space to take down the courier. So finding some sort of action up here. Miracle will step forward, start to trade onto Zai, forcing him to run away. Puppey's also headed up. They realize how rough of a time Zai is having up here. They want to try and do something to rectify it. Matu, with that start, can be left alone. They know that the Slark is fine to just try and get that solo XP, get himself closer to 6. But both top lane and mid lane, it feels like Secret, they've got to do something over here as these lanes are going disastrous.
Boards are not getting any farm at all. Both of these teams.
A little more CH is going to have We Are over it. Yapsor's got to run. Search will save him, but now We Are can turn towards Zai. Zai, he saved his support, but he cannot save himself because of it. A free, easy kill for Weeha as he just momentarily steps across. GH, he's not done. He's looking towards Yapsor, but won't be able to dive any further towards that tier 2. But this mid lane for Weeha, it's entire free farm for him. It's entire free farm for Miracle on this top lane. Razor and Lifestealer are going to be out of control very early this game.
They need to bring 3 heroes to kill Wee on mid. If he gets the static, even if they get the back toss, he'll get the static link on the troll, and there's no way you're getting killed. Matu decided to join and end the Mind Control's life here.
I mean, Mind Control's got a little bit of a smile. Yeah, there you go. He's having a bit of fun. He knows anytime that Slark turns up, he's done for. The level advantage, Matu with the 6. There's no escape as a poor old level 3 Underlord.
And different approach from Miracle than what he had in game number 2. So he's going for that Deso armlet build, cheap, cost-efficient item on top of Slardar's minus armor. Like, they need to be careful about the Roche. Once he finishes those 2 items, you lose 1 hero and suddenly Roche is gone.
Mid lane trying to push Weehaw back the best he can, but you see it on the net worth. It really is the state of the game at the moment where Nigma, they just have these 2 cores in a dream spot. Matu, he's in a great place, but there's 2 cores of Secret that have a lot of catching up to do. Both Nisha and Zai. Zai is sat bottom net worth right now as the Dark's here. Matu does continue the killing spree up top. We see them get the pick off back towards mid. Weehaw also diving in again, able to kill off Nisha. It's just, can Matu do enough this game to rectify the faults that Nisha and Zai have? He has 2 cores that are useless. Matu has got to carry this game harder than he's ever carried before.
One more hit will do the trick.
He's 4-0-3.
Permanent charges already. That's a lot. Getting that Diffusal Blade, it will cripple Underlord and Lifestealer.
But as I say, he's got to carry phenomenally. It's 8 minutes in. His offlaner is bottom net worth.
If he manages to carry them, someone will need to check him.
We're going to need to get him some serious massage therapy after this one. If it is going to be the case, as Nigma, 2K up. Yeah, it's just messing
He had
with him.
enough.
Matu's going to turn and have a poke back. Not something he can commit for, though, as GH has got friends. Both Kuro and Mind Control are around. Puppey will take it up on himself to go for it. GH won't get in this time to cancel the channeling, as they do manage to take back that outpost as we get closer towards the 10-minute mark.
Can we switch back quickly to PS board to see how many
Radiant's
PS
middle
Darks
tower
here got?
is under attack.
14, all right, that's a lot. Slardar's been causing a lot of issues, but he has 0 CS. It's one of those positions Ford should not have any ways of farming, so he needs to either stack or get the kill.
They're going to try to play on Weehaw here. Quick third forward, gets him the opportunity to charge him back. They're looking to burst down Weehaw with the verified pop. He does get roosted. Can they save him? Weehaw still alive. Got him. Big kill for Puppey. Up against the 4 of Nigma. Gets him with the Purifying Flames to take Weehaw down.
Surge will cause a lot of issues in the mid game. They are lacking control. Slardar is the one, plus the Pit of Malice. Not sure if that's going to be enough. Also, they have the Razor who's building the Yule Scepter, so that's going to be a big one. The Dispel and the ability to set things up.
But these are
lost another tower.
Very early movements from Nigma. Miracle with this incredible armlet timing. Because of such a free lane he has down bottom. Matu got to get away from this, trying to get around so he can pounce out, but GH is blocking him off. The Shadow Dark's movement speed will allow Matu to jump away. GH is going to continue to chase and mess around with him. Matu trying to stay out of vision to start benefiting from the regen. A TB's going to come down to make sure that he is safe. The Puppey's here. Maybe Matu can look to try and turn. He trades back onto GH. Another crush holds him down, but the root's there from Puppey. He absolves him with the wraparound 2. GH will not escape. As Matu, his killing streak continues, I think Secret at this point, they realize they've got to do everything to just propel this Slark's game to another level. He is the one to carry them right now, as both Nisha and Zai, they just have not had a game so far.
When GH played yesterday against the Alchemist, he did the same thing, just following the hero, so he can't farm. If he didn't give this kill to Slark, it would be so much worse, because he's not getting any farm out of the lane. You're just forcing him to do stupid stuff in his own jungle, running away from you. Troll, did you see the item that he goes for? Nisha, thinking outside a box. Over edge, he wants to be able to break the Lifestealer, Underlord, Razor.
Okay.
Even Slardar, there's a lot of things to break.
I mean, do you like it? Do you feel if you're behind as a troll, this is sort of Nisha trying to do the big brain play and think how he can best have some sort of an impact as a teammate?
I wouldn't mind seeing maybe a Maelstrom just speed things up, but then always BKB will be delayed because you're playing feed.
Well, the smoke up from Secret. Looking to enable some action. This time Zai also joining the 2 supports to help out Matu find more blood down on the bottom half of the map. The Absol looking for the lead in his third forward, gets the chance to toss back. They'll catch out GH. Another kill fed into the mouth of Slark. 6-0-3. Matu All a Secret standing on his shoulders right now. As Nigma, they have the resources spread perfectly between their safe lane and mid lane. Miracle.
He finished this Teso in 1,000 gold. They go straight into Roche Pit with the Slardar. This is how they've been playing for the last few days. Get that Aegis online and go for tier 3 towers at the 20-25 minute mark.
Yeah, they're in their element right now, Nigma. This is exactly, I mean, this is better, I feel, than how they could have hoped for the game to go. They have got off to such a good start here in game 4. And those objectives, they're going to sort of take themselves with the lineup they have. Secret's got to build towards some way that they can get Matu getting things done really elsewhere on the map. The bottom lane's been secured. That whole area is great for them. I believe his defusal should shortly be done.
It's done.
It's done.
So this will give them the damage. Underlord kind of recovered. He has the same amount of farm and gold at the moment. That's the difference. You have this Firestone, which increases your farming ability, especially when you have 4 points in it. They need to be ready for that, Roche. They have no vision hero, but they have a surge. No points in wall at the moment. He should definitely get one.
Just dropping the wall.
Not like that.
Casually hit. Miracle, he's into the creep. Matu has come across, but with a quick rage and a TP, Miracle knows there is nothing to cancel it through the BKB, well, the match community.
That was a tough kill to get. He can always just TP out. You can't stun him when the rage is ready.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
And space for Nigma to clean up what's going to be a third tier 1 tower here, 13 minutes in. They are taking over control of the map. Secret really being forced into a position where they've got to think incredibly active with the plays they make. Every move they make around the map with Matumba Man, it has to be flawless.
Still didn't kill us in those tier 1 tower. This is set up from Razor. Showed up.
Straight into the stun combo, and with the corrosive haze, they can find kills so easily now. GH being level 6 just enables these hard right-clicking carries of his to clean up heroes in a matter of seconds.
Secret will need to dodge the fight if they can get a kill, not on the life stealer. This is what you can try to do. Let's see if Troll...
He's come out quite far, and he doesn't have TP available. It's still on cooldown for 15 seconds. He needs backup. It's heading over. Are they going to be able to get there in time?
Kill.
I don't think they are. The root's up, and they'll kill him off. Another kill added to the tally of Matumba Man, as We Are and GH just cannot get in to punish them in return.
He should be more careful about not having TP ready because there's no items that or abilities that go through Rage TP at the moment.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
As long as he has it, it is the perfect counterplay for Human Runes. Again, this time it's even better for Nigma. They pick up at least the 3 of them. Okay, Secret will get 1. It's the same. At both 5, 10, and 15-minute marks, Nigma have claimed the majority on bounty runes. Their gold lead will continue to be very stable here at this 4K advantage.
Look at the creeps. 2 Centaurs, 2 Ogre Frost Mages. That extra armor and the slow coming from it is going to be super efficient against the Troll and Slark. Man, Yapster's been involved in the 10 out of 12 kills. 0 deaths so far. Well, that's going to be the first one. It seems that that's what being crossed the ulti.
Crushes up the mark. Yeah, he doesn't quite get close enough. There's actually a bit of a talk forward to try and get Matumba Man in position to fight. Weehaw looks towards the kill, but the false promise will save Yapster.
Oh, the courier died. That is a full drum and the Clumsy Net on Slark. Clumsy Net on Slark is extremely efficient because you can play the side lane and have a something to stop the TP with. Straight into Roche Pit. Smarter ulti plus that fresh death.
Needs a little bit of help outside of it. Actually, with the Centaur there, Matu can't commit after the Dark Pact ends. Secret know exactly what's going on, but what can they do about it? Rosecat already down to half HP. Secret's got to contest this somehow. The wall drops. Matu being forced back. They're trying to get their Shadow Dance out of him early, so he doesn't have it for the potential steal. He won't need to use it. Heals up from Puppy, keep him safe. As Matu's just going to try and work for the timing. He's looking to get in at the exact time needed. Nigma will step back. They don't want to bring Roche close to the point where Secret could get a potential steal off. They'll smoke up and look to try and get a kill before returning.
Huge wave approaching on the bottom lane,
Zai.
but you can't really leave.
He stepped a little too close. The initial punch there, that's all that's needed to take out Zyle. He'll be used up. Surge does not save him at this point of the game. They're a man down. And that
Time to
should be
back
enough.
off. Yeah, there's
Get
no
back.
way they fight here. No Oracle ulti, no Dark Fuel. No, someone should farm that bottom lane. A lot of XP and gold.
Dire structures are fortified.
Everything continuing to go to plan for Nigma. His style of play that they've been very successful with. People wondered if it would be enough to cut it against Team Secret, and they're showing us here for effectively the third time. Sure, they didn't win game one, but this early game that they play seems very strong against the style that Secret tries to bring.
Nice positioning.
Will be removed immediately. GH is trying to head across to help out. The link's there, so Matu has to split. Pounces away. Puppey will be left.
It was a tough kill to get. Chen comes close, uses the mech, also had Hand of God ready. There's no way you burst it down. Cut the waves, that's the plan right now for Team Secret because they can't take this fight.
Bringing over towards mid, we are, of course, with that ample catch ready to start things off. Secret have constantly got to keep at least one support by Matuma man's side. And any sort of death on this slug right now will be incredibly painful. They are buying time. You see Nisha, his recovery, it's certainly there. He's just about forced up to the farm of Weehaw. Mid lane play, attempted to be made, but both the top back in the back end won't be there. Matu can still dive in. There's a chance for the static link to come off. They'll try and split, and he's looking to get immediately back in there, but he's too deep. Or is he? Matu.
Right now they're just trying to delay push, force any kind of rotation from Nigma to cancel that push coming on the tier 3 towers, and they stopped them.
Radiant's bottom tower
Back in towards the mid lane, Matu. Gotta play careful. Dark Pact and a jump gets him out of the pit. An itemization. Diffusal straight into the Aghanims. An excellent item on Slark, and particularly so when you're playing against Razor.
He wants to be able to go in and out, so Oracle ulti can be used on a different target. Troll still stuck with him at a top lane. I want to see the item on Troll. Did he actually decide to go for that? No. Yeah, he went for the farming item. Yeah.
I mean, you're right. If he did go for sort of the Shadow Blade Steel Rage, that would have been incredibly all-in from Nisha.
And you're playing against Lardar, so they will have the vision on you if they put down the sword, so your main build is not going to be that effective. He might swap back to that after he gets like a beacon.
And we do, continue to see, if this game does slow down to in any sort of way, Nisha's farm, it is going to overtake. You may find a perfect setup on him, though. They headed over to this half of the map where Nisha has been getting away with quite a lot for quite some time. The link's there onto Nisha. Get a wraparound from the Strada, trying to get on top of the support. Matu's been separated from the squad, pounces down and TP's out. He'll make it away, but Puppey yaps on Nisha. They're still caught in the fight. Takes back, jump forward, Jackson finds the combo. But the first heal's there, Miracle can now turn onto Nisha. False promise from Puppey will save him, but Puppey, he'll lose his life for this. And GH bashes him up. Nisha is able to get the TP out in time.
They only got...
Oh! It wasn't enough heal in the fountain.
There's a lot of damage before that. I thought he was going to survive.
Yeah, maybe could have invested in a salve and got it going. I felt like
Either a salve or fairy fire.
Yeah.
Just to be sure that you're not dying.
Radiant's middle tower is
dead in the fountain. Nigma, they'll look to get back on to taking these tier 2 towers with the troll dead and gone for 30 seconds.
Radiant's middle
20 minutes in, they're ready to go high ground. Here we have it once more. Nigma, they've set up perfectly to push on, and Secret want to take off, ready to defend. Jamshot attempts for the jumper, but he instantly gets rooted. They try and get him back to safety. A 4-star will split him from Nigma. He'll live, but the tier 3 tower nearly taken out. Fortification buys it a little bit of time, but Nigma, they're not going anywhere. GH steps in for a cheeky slap onto Zai. As the tier 3's down, Nigma onto the barracks at 21 minutes in. Nisha's back in the game. How can they hold? Send out the axes, Miracle just rage, pops, he stands tall, he's still got that Aegis, so nothing to worry about as Nigma, they claim the first melee racks 21 minutes in. It's all going to plan once again for them in game 4.
They got what they came for. Melee racks is Aegis still up and running for a minute, I believe, and the full BKB on Razor. But once again, they don't have an ability that goes through Magic Immunity. All pieces coming together for Nigma. Mech on Chen. pipe to mitigate any kind of magical damage, so Tiny's combo will not be as efficient. He does not have a clear target in this game.
And with the stages, Nigma can just get so much done right. I mean, is there anything you feel that they're scared of, you know, that would stop them from going the high ground again? It feels like Secret, they're just not prepared. They're not ready at this stage.
They're not ready yet. They can try to backstab, take out the Chen first, so any kind of healing is used just to keep himself alive. He's gone.
They weren't able to hold mid. Can Secret do anything to put a stop to this speed that Nigma's playing at? Matthew's looking to try and get into the backline. Japsor jumps in, looks to combo down Kuro, and Matthew's on target. But the Ogre off Frosthammer is keeping Kuro tanky. Shadow Dance is committed early. How are they going to chase him? Matthew's surrounded. Will be able to pass out against Nisha. Gets him, finally finishes off Kuro. They've got the support kill. But Nisha has got to get him out of the
Where is it?
He pops the ult, but he's been surrounded. They have to try to pick him. They can stun him up, lock him down. Nisha will surely fall as the ult ends. A final wheels up into the air, throws him down to his death. A Nigma, they'll up to the high ground. Matthew will be kept alive just in time, and the false promise will get back to base, but there's no safety for Zai. Zai to fall. GH over towards this Oracle. It's crumbling, but it's falling apart. They need something incredible right now. Yapsor
That's the back dog they needed.
They get the catch on Weehar. What more can they go for? Miracle, he's still not done. He's just diving in straight.
He's out of mana, but 21 charges.
He's draining the remainder of that mana, but he's caught in the pit. Matthew's just getting a triple kill for Miracle. As Nigma, they are going nowhere. They're staying deep inside Secret space. A vacuum will pull back the three of them, but the damage continuing to be done to Secret.
You can't man fight when you have that corrosive haze on plus the death with this much minus armor.
GH is just straight in. Matthew trying to commit, but the stuns are holding down his advances. Shadow Darts once again being used by Matthew, but it's only in an attempt to escape. The mid lane racks get cleaned up. The bottom racks do still stand. Yapsor, another prospect, they have to get a kill out of this, but GH, he finds the perfect setup there thanks to Yapsor for a three-man crush. Miracle immediately forces Yapsor to get out. Zai has to use the surge to save him.
They're still fighting, but if they lose 1/2 heroes here, they have no buybacks, and Miracle just decided to hit the rack. The arm pops the rage.
And then they're taking it. They're taking this melee rack. There is no stopping them right now. Or maybe they're in. The melee racks are still there. They're going to try and get it. He can go forward, but the BKB jump on Weehar. Forward he goes. Straight away, looking at Matthew now with the life stealer inside, and they do want to reset. Nigma, they're going to respect Secret. They won't overcommit for the melee racks. They do not want to make any sort of mistake.
A lot of illusions from that wall, but they're going to go back in full HP. Also, they have Underlord to bail them if something goes wrong. Underlord itemizing to mitigate any kind of physical damage right now. Vanguard getting that Crimson Guard after that. He's way too tanky to kill, so he stands in front of their face with a bit of malice.
He goes once more.
That's the storm.
Disarms very hard, but Moti's ready to play around, but much harder for Secret as they're too far behind. It seems 12k down right now, 25 minutes.
That's what they want to do. Go in, try to force any kind of item, any kind of ability. Puppy was forced to use ulti on himself, and that's what Nigma wants to do.
Go again, Secret. They're trying to get in, but they're immediately forced back. This melee Rex finally goes down. They have the full 5 man alive, pretty much the entirety of their ults available, but they still cannot do anything to stop Nigma coming in and taking these barracks from underneath their noses.
Seems like a plan for Nigma. Always seems so easy. We're gonna have a Miracle free farm, get that Deso pretty much, even though Weehar has a lot of farm in this game and has done a ton of work. We get that first Rosh, build up the advantage until there's a second Rosh up. Now they have the lane presence from these mega creeps. So lanes are gonna be pushed in, which allows them to take the second Rosh much easier.
And just everything, these auras, the frost armor, the Kuro's constantly giving out to his teammates from the Ogre. Makes it so hard for Secret to really get any sort of fight in. They're going to try for the wraparound, catch him on the back lines, and they can't. There's the vacuum wall combination down onto Microsoft first. They're simply just still two tackling. DJD caught by Weehar, and he gets him with the static link onto Nisha. Miracle just more to shy away, but Zai stuck in the trees. He'll turn over towards Puppy, makes sure there's no safety to offer. They've lost Nisha, they've lost Yapsor. It's a double kill for Miracle. They're going to tap out right now. GG is called, and Lacoste, we are getting that game 5.
And that's what we wanted. We wanted to see these two teams play at the highest level, and we That's tough. They might look like they have one strat, but if it's working, don't change it.
No,
in the previous game, they